We talk a lot about love, but there's one dimension of relationships we often just glance over, even if it quietly shapes everything, and that's sexual intimacy. Research by McNeil and Byers 2009 uncovered something striking. On average, people know about 62% of what brings their partner pleasure in bed, but they only understand about 26% of what causes their partner discomfort, pressure, or pain. We think we know, but often we only know half the story. In this most vulnerable space, how a partner shows up matters a lot. So, what kind of partner is best for our intimate well-being, and how can we become that partner? Sex advisor Dan Savage popularized a useful framework, the GGG partner. This is someone who is good in bed, giving of equal time and pleasure, and game for anything within reason. Behind this lies a psychological concept with real research behind it: sexual communal motivation. What is sexual communal motivation? Sexual communal motivation is the degree to which someone is willingly motivated to meet their partner's sexual needs. Someone high in sexual communal motivation desires their partner's pleasure and satisfaction, is responsive to their partner's preferences, and doesn't keep score or expect immediate reciprocation. This isn't about self-sacrifice or endless compromise. At its core, it's about responsiveness, perceiving what your partner wants and needs sexually, and caring enough to show up for it. Research shows that when one partner has high sexual communal motivation, the other feels more seen and responded to. And that feeling of being understood predicts higher relationship satisfaction, greater commitment, and stronger desire. Here's the beautiful part: it's a two-way road. People high in sexual communal motivation also report greater gratitude, fulfillment, and even more sexual desire for their partner. It's not giving for the sake of losing, it's giving that creates more for both people. What a 3G partner looks like. The GGG framework translates well into what makes someone a truly great intimate partner. Firstly, good. This isn't about technical perfection, it's about being invested. A good partner cares about learning what works, what doesn't, what could be better. They pay attention and they're willing to grow. Secondly, giving. They care about your experience, not just theirs. Pleasure isn't a transaction, it's a shared space. A giving partner wants you to feel good, and they take genuine satisfaction in your satisfaction. Thirdly, game. This means being open, curious, willing to explore. You can say no to specific things. Boundaries are healthy, but a game partner creates an environment where you can ask, suggest, or share a fantasy without fear of judgment. In the bedroom, 3G partners are givers, not just takers. How to cultivate sexual communal motivation. Whether you're looking for a 3G partner or want to become one, here are some shifts worth making. Firstly, from task to connection. Intimacy isn't a chore to check off. It's an opportunity to co-create pleasure, deepen trust, and explore together. If sex has started to feel like an obligation, it's worth pausing to ask, when did this shift? What would make it feel like connection again? Secondly, from assumption to inquiry. We're not as good at guessing what our partner wants as we think we are. The research proves it. We miss a lot, especially around what doesn't feel good. So, create space for honest, judgment-free conversations about likes, dislikes, fantasies, and boundaries. You don't have to get it all right. You just have to stay curious. Thirdly, from routine to exploration. Familiarity is comfortable, but novelty is where desire often lives. Trying new things together in and out of bedroom keeps relationships alive and exciting. So, stay curious about each other. Ask, what haven't you discovered yet? We often think of sex as physical, but research suggests it's also deeply relational. Sexual communal motivation isn't just about technique or desire. Instead, it's about intention. It's about caring enough to notice, to ask, to adapt, and to respond. And that responsiveness doesn't stay in the bedroom. It spills into every part of the relationship. When both people are invested in each other's pleasure, not just their own, something shifts. You build a relationship where giving and receiving aren't separate, but act as the same motion. That's rare. That's worth holding on to.